Give me the gory details.
Want the gory details?
All right, just give me the gory details.
And she will call you later with all the gory details.
You owe me nothing but the gory details.
Don't leave out nothing. We love gory detail here.
You know, I would love to sit and go over every gory detail with you, fat boy. And I want all the gory details.
I want all the gory details.
I want to hear all the gory details.
Here are the gory details, I guess.
Another gory details. Gory detail with which you speak.
The gory details. Recount all the gory details.
All the gory details.
All the gory details.
Here are the gory details.
Please leave out the gory details.
All the gory details.
Oh, that must have been a pretty gory spectacle.
In gory detail.
Which is going to have a gory feel to it.
Last one's a little more gory.
With all the gory details.
No gory details.
Tell her all the gory details, you snake.
Spare me. Spare me.
Spare myself, me ship, me crew.
No, spare me.
Not a lover's quarrel, pal. Spare me!
Spare me from what?
Of the gory details.
With gory stories.
It's not really scary, but gory.
Here's nature and all its gory.
Back in my gory days.
It's too gory.
It's pretty gory.
Gory.
The gory?
Gory.
Gory. Gory.
Gory?
And give me the details.
Give me the details.
Details.
And spare no detail. I'll spare you the gory details.
I'll spare you the gory details. You want the gory details? Yeah?
I thought I was stuck there for a minute. Oh my goodness. Argos, welcome to the stream. Appreciate you, buddy. Locked Eye, hello, first time streamer. Let me give you a little wave. And hello there. Hey, that's me. Let's get spooky. Well, good evening, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, guys and ghouls, ghosts and goblins. If you're new here, hi. My name is Sean Gory, and I'll spare you the gory details. I'm dead excited to be here with you all this evening after a long little break where we took a little vacation, but we're back. It's our first time on stream this week. Oh my gosh. Argos, one wanted me to just sub. Thank you so much, buddy. I owe you a shout out here. Let me do that real quick. You guys are too kind. Thank you, thank you, thank you. We took a little break. We were on vacation, but we're officially back. It's our first stream. Besides being back for the first time in a while, this also happens to be our first time in this little game called West of Loathing. West of Loathing is like an indie 2D RPG-like game that was gifted to me from my buddy, who also gifted me this shirt. So big thank you to Hitchhiker Rob. Oh, you've played it, Lockeyed? So I've never played it before. I've seen like clips here and there. I think I've seen a clip where Markiplier was playing it, and he got an upgrade where his legs rotated like a pinwheel, so he just kind of like scrolled across the screen, which is funny. Hey, Checker Rob, speak of the devil, let me give you a shout out here too, buddy. Assuming you'll let me. There's like they gatekeep this stuff. I have to wait 1 minute and 20 seconds before I give another shout out. Either way, you did see Mark. Okay, awesome, awesome, awesome. Well, welcome, friends. I appreciate you. Yeah, it's been a minute since we've been here, but we're back, and I'm excited to try this game out. I don't know what to expect. It looks like there are Final Fantasy turn-based action, like Pokemon combat styles or gameplay mechanics here. We will see. So yeah, that's what the plan is. Before we go any further though, you might notice that above my head there's this giant blue donation bar in progress tracker for this little event called Extra Life. If you've never heard of Extra Life, it just so happens to be this annual charity gaming marathon that we do every year where we play games for an entire day. I'm talking all 24 hours, maybe even 25 if it's daylight savings time. We play games for an entire day and helps raise funds for sick and injured kids and the Children's Miracle Network hospitals, and it's absolutely free. So if you are a gamer or a game enthusiast, I cannot recommend enough looking into this event. You get to choose the hospital, you get to choose where you're fundraising. Maybe you want to fundraise for your own backyard. Maybe you want to fundraise for a hospital that treated your cousin half across the country. You never know. It's all good, Argos. There were swear words in the last game we played. It's different if it's like the focus or like it's excessive, but that's weird. There's some stuff missing on my UI. That's fine. That is the plan actually. So I'm growing my hair out, and the goal is to donate it to wigs for kids or children with hair loss. So if I do hit my $5,000, I'll shave my head. We've done incentives where I've waxed my legs. We've done incentives where I've bleached my hair. We've done incentives where I've dyed my hair rainbow. I've done the Death Nut Challenge, the One Chip Challenge. We've done the Hot Ones Challenge. I haven't had to shave my head yet, but we'll see. Talk nation! We'll see what's going on here. Speaking, Death Nut, I'll show you. Hold on. So the Death Nut Challenge was this thing where it's a spicy peanut. It's a Carolina Reaper peanuts. It's insanely hot. It's the world's hottest peanut. So there's like multiple steps to do it. The idea is you pop it in, chew it up, and like you eat it, but you cannot take any like coolant, right? No milk, no water, no aid. Definitely something you'd put gloves on to handle them because you don't want to go to the bathroom afterwards and then be absolutely miserable. Have you got one for waxing pits? Ooh, Adea. Ooh. That thought has never even crossed my mind. Someone did die from the one ship challenge. That was just this year, and they recalled it off the shelves since then. So, yeah. And what's crazy is, like, of course, everyone's anatomy is different, but I think what happened is their esophagus just closed. That's terrifying. So, and they've also, like, changed the formula since I've done the one chip challenge. They have a new one now where, like, it turns your tongue green, which, that's all kinds of fun right there. Either way, we got all kinds of fun stuff, and we're always trying to do something new. Speaking of Extra Life, you might notice that behind my shoulder here, our friend Argos101 Media just used their Phantom Points to make me donate $1 of my own hard-earned cash towards this cause for you guys. So let me get my cans on here. That was a terrible throw. It's way too far forward. Okay. I'll get my head out of the way. We'll donate to Extra Life, and then we'll get right into this brand new game. Don't go anywhere, friends. Let's get into it. I'd hate for something happening while you have nuts in your mouth. I appreciate you sarcastically wishing me well at the same time. Alright, we're going to donate, and this is going to be for a Phantom Point redemption. It could have been an allergic reaction, Locked Eye, you're right. And you never know, like, some people can't handle spice well. Like, some people like ketchup is spicy, right? Argos, let me give you a drum roll here, buddy. There it goes. So, I can imagine, like, someone having, like, a horrible reaction. And from what I understand, too, it was, I don't want to say a kid, but it was, I think the person was, like, 17. So, like, they probably shouldn't have been doing it. Not like, you know, you're more likely to handle stuff well in your 20s and 30s, but, you know. I'll actually turn the audio down a little bit. It's a little bit loud. Okay, this is better. 50, 50, 50, 50, 50, 50. Yeah, but, like, if you were not old enough to buy tobacco or be, you know, drafted by the military, maybe you shouldn't be, like, doing potentially fatal challenges, right? Nice to see you, but it's bedtime. Adea, appreciate you being here. You have yourself a good night. Sleep tight. I know you got a lot going on with rugby tomorrow, so good luck with maths too. Lupophile, welcome to the stream, buddy. How are you? Lupophile, I was just talking to you last night. There was an IRL, or an in real life Twitch/Extra Life event locally, and my buddy P. Walter was talking about his little Zwiftmas plan he's got coming up later this month, where he'll be doing some Zwift stuff. And we talked about you, and he's like, I heard about Lupophile through my friend through Yellow Timer. I'm like, I'm pretty sure Yellow Timer heard about Lupophile through me. Gosshawk, welcome to the stream.
Hello there.
I was just gonna ask how the shirt was. I'm so glad it made you so quick. I'm so glad you like it, Gosshawk. And, like, I'm glad you won that giveaway, friend. Hold on. Adea, you're leaving. We owe you a hydrate. Oh, my gosh. Adea, cheers. Thank you for the hydrate. Appreciate you. Let me mark those as complete behind me here. Locked Eye, thank you so much. The Zwift Degens. I love that. Let me try giving Locked Eye a... For the kids, yes. You guys, you definitely have to go check out Locked Eye behind, who I just gave a shout to. They happen to be a little Twitch streamer as well. They are super cool. We met them last night. They have some of the coolest profile art. I'm very jealous. Like, part of me wants to be cartoonified besides my zombie emote guy. No, definitely show them some love. I followed them earlier today. I'm struggling to remember what the last thing you streamed was. I can't remember. Mine is a terrible thing to waste. It was Fortnite. Well, there it is. They've also done some just chatting stuff. Definitely worth showing them some love, though. I'm also going to double check real quick my donation page to see if that donation had like a malicious incentive behind it. Like eat a tablespoon of hot sauce. There it is. There it is. I'll roll a d20 and do that many push-ups. Okay. Malicious? Never. Thank you so much, Locked. I appreciate you. Okay, so we're gonna do boop. Okay. So that wasn't the roll, that was just the page here. I'm gonna give it a good old shake. Shaky, shaky, shake. I'm gonna throw it through the teleporter. Ready? Here we go. 19. Wow. Okay, that's a great roll. So I will mention that on my donation page, there is a donation that says, hold on. There you go. So it's the $2 second chance. Did you donate $20 and not like your D20 roll? I'll re-roll it and do this instead. You have that option. You could do it until you could keep donating $2 until you're blue in the face. But I doubt you're gonna get better than a 19. That's the coolest dice ever. I'm glad you like it. What's funny too is if I want to, I can set on fire. And then so you can go in the blue portal and then come out the orange portal and vice versa, just like Portal. And then also, this chest happens to be a mimic. So if you get close, it spits it out and rolls for you. But what's funny is if you want to, you can you can light the dice on fire and then feed it to the mimic, which is fun. So you want to stick with the 20. The odds, okay, we're sticking with the 20, or the 19. Okay, got it. Well, thank you again for that donation. Let me switch to the other camera real quick. Oh, hold on. It's getting stiff. All right. 2 seconds. And pay no attention to this Extra Life carpet with the Extra Life logo right there. This is definitely not an incentive that we earned this year for raising over $2,000. All right. 19 push-ups. Here we go. And we're doing knuckle push-ups for Locked Eye. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. One more for the kids. Wow. All the Extra Life swag. Yes, yes. All right, I appreciate you. Thank you so much for that donation and, you know, an extra workout. Let me get my head out of here again and we'll get launched in here. Okay, I'm fine. Everything's fine. How are you guys? So right off the rip, there's stuff we can shoot. Like we're in the Old West. Oh, the beans don't go anywhere. Oh, we shot a tumbleweed. Okay. Breathing's hard. Wanted for protagonizing Lucas Holiday. Oh my gosh. Of course we gotta put in our name here. I'm wanted for 1,400 or 1,100 meat. Can we like win stuff in the loading screen? Change your character. I did. Oh, doing. Oh! I understand. Lone Wolf, welcome to the stream, buddy. Welcome, buddy. Welcome. By golly, it's a tan Sean. So nice. So nice. Want to touch the hiney. What's funny is like, I definitely got some sun. So these are just randoms, but you can change your gender. Where'd you go on vacation? So I just got back from the Dominican Republic. We went to the Punta Cana. We left literally Tuesday, and then we got back Sunday. So like it was raining Tuesday, not raining, snowing on Tuesday. So we picked like a great time to leave. And oh, did you really? No way, no way. Small world, Locked Eye. That's awesome. Have you ever been? We're ready to get going, are you? Let's go. Oh God, I just hit the A button. I did not get to anything. Super Small World is my first time there. That's awesome. That's awesome. So this is my third time there, and every time I've been, it's been like a different resort, and they're all so similar. The one I did this trip was all inclusive, so it was like all you could eat, all you can drink. There's like buffets, but there's also like some restaurants you could book reservations for. Access to the beach, access to the ocean, casinos, nightclub, kind of. DB Prince, welcome back, friendo. Hey, hey. 100% would go again. Yes, no, yes, I totally agree. Yeah, oh, 100%. Yeah, because what's funny is like, so when we were shopping around for vacation stuffs, we're like, do you know what? Like, let's look at like Hawaii. Let's look. Like, we looked everywhere, Europe, you name it, and like, we found some okay deals, but nothing, like, even cruises. Some of these cruises, like, you have to pay for your food and you pay for your drinks, and they've got you, you're a captive audience when you're on a cruise. Like, where are you gonna go shop around? What is Gory's drink of choice? It depends where I'm at. No way! No way, Lone Wolf, that's amazing! I saw the fiance Lone Wolf was asking around for some realty information. One came to my mind, and try to remind me to send it to you guys, unless you guys already have that figured out. Argos, that's a good question. So I do enjoy good beer, but like it depends on where we're at. Like in the Dominican, the only beer that's really there is like this beer called El Presidente. And it's like super light. It's like drinking water, except it gets you bloated. So like it was exhausting. And even like I do enjoy drinking wine at home. Wine in the Dominican is just like grape juice. Like I know they have, you know, a little kick to them, but it's just so sweet. It's so sweet. I'm like, if I don't get like a belly, or if I don't get a cavity first, like, I don't know what I'm gonna do. So, do you have a spot in mind there, BD Prince, or no? Alright, Lone Wolf says you already have one. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Just, you know, almost $500,000, Lone Wolf, no big deal. It'll be done before summer? Oh my god. That is super fast. Alright, let's read here. So, magic and cooking are inextricably intertwined in Loathing, and the Beanslinger is the mystical master of both. We've heard there's a shortage of cooks out west since the cows came home, due to most of the cooks having been brutally killed by the cows. So what if I choose on second thought? Okay, I understand. So this is, I had a chance to be a snake oiler, a bean slinger, or a cow puncher. This is what like I didn't get to see when we were just kind of hitting A. A cow puncher. Cow punchers solve their problems with our fists, whether it's shaking them at a disagreeable feller in a disputable saloon, or using them to punch a slightly more disagreeable feller in a slightly less reputable saloon. You've heard that cow punchers are in demand out west since the cows came home, which stands to reason the cows aren't going to punch themselves after all. Don't worry, you're invited to the housewarming party. Deal, deal. Unless you don't like beet. Are you building a beet farm? Well, I love the idea of Friendsgiving too there, Lone Wolf. Oh, unless I don't like beer. Oh, okay. I think I said beet, like your Dwight Schrute beet farmer. Schrute Farms. So the snake oiler, does this snake oiler put snake oil in their gun? You shoot oil? Snake oilers rely on their moxie and chutzpah to tame snakes, their fearlessness to extract potent oils from those snakes, and their cleverness to manufacture and sell potions made of those oils. You've heard snake oilers are doing well out west since the cows came home. Everybody needs potions and hopes in these dark days. And also, out west is where all the best snakes live. That sounds exhausting. Being a magician sounds pretty sweet. I kind of want to be a bean slinger. I mean, fist fighting cows doesn't sound bad either. Fudge it. We'll be a cow puncher. Your room. Okay. You read the spine of your books. Annie Jones and the Incident at Ancient Mansion. Rufus liked this one as much as I did. Read another title. Trouble at the Erie Lighthouse. Dad gave me this one when I was a kid. The Adventure at Skeleton Lighthouse. I read this one 10 times. Clyde, Drew, and the Secret Vulture Graveyard. Mom gave me this one a few years ago. During the Haunted Grove. I read this 10 times. Trouble at the Erie Church. That one was my favorites. Oh, hey, this one will come in handy. You've got an item. Walking Stupid. Okay, so this is how I normally walk. Is this the thing I've seen? Oh, wow. You read the book from cover to cover and learned how to walk really stupidly. Stupid walking has been added to your options menu. You get the perk of Walking Stupid. Nice. You accidentally drop the book and then ruin it by stepping on it 30 times while you're trying to pick it up. Oops. Okay. I wasn't expecting to walk my hands. I am skating now. Okay. That's amazing. Alright. Enjoy that. Thank you, thank you. I imagine I can turn it off here. Oh, Swift and Terrible Mine. Probably my favorite things. Have you played this before, Argos? Since you mentioned, you know, like, it's got innuendos, I imagine you have at least seen some gameplay of it. Most of it. Okay, okay, awesome. Okay, so I feel like we've gone through most of these. Okay. Oh, I'm worming. Oh, wow. I'll cut my hair. I gained 1 XP. Goodbye, bed. Time to head west to chase my real dream. You pull the needle away from the cylinder and stow the handle away. Okay, did we... Oh, it's Russell. We have our own crow named Russell. Hi, Russell. How you doing? Caw. I'm gonna miss you, buddy. Caw. Feed Russell a cricket. Heck yeah, I want to feed him. You grab a cricket from your cricket bag and feed it to Russell. He coos appreciatively and nuzzles your hand. Maybe it's time for you to leave too. Yeah, like I'm not going to leave him here to starve. You open your bedroom window, not pictured, and unlatch the door to Russell's cage. He winks at you, caws one last time, and flies away to the west. It's time to hit the trail. Awesome! I wonder if we'll see them again. R1. New. Stupid walking. Okay, so we can turn stupid walking off if we want. Okay. Your living room. Nothing on the hat rack. What a mess. Stack the firewood. So we get XP for doing like little tasks like combing our hair and stacking wood. This hearth really puts the hearth in the hearthen home. You're gonna miss Mom's cooking. I'm actually like already over this stupid walking because like I think it's gonna get me killed. Like I'm gonna go into the fire or something. Mom's pie's safe. Better keep all her pies. It keeps all her pies safe. I'll miss meals with my family. Are they here? Your little brother's room. You pick up one of your brother's weird books and flip through it. On the application of to dynamics of a general mathematic method previously applied to optics. I think it's about math, maybe? Pick up one of your brother's weird little books and flip through it. Tracticus Logico Philosophicus. No wonder I never never know what he's talking about. You pick up one of your brother's weird books and flip through it. On the application of dynamics of a generally mathematical method previously applied to optics. Both. Incredible, Bob! Welcome to the stream, buddy. Speaking of Extra Life meetups, how are you, buddy? So what's the gist of this game? I'm quite scared. So it's a RPG game, so it's sort of like Fable, like where you level up and beat yourself up. I think there's like some Final Fantasy turn-based modes where like you will fight your bad guy and then they will fight you, like Pokemon. There are demon cows, from what I understand. I told him Mr. Rager last night. Oh, incredible, Bob. We'd have loved to have you here, buddy. We'd have loved to have you. It's your kid brother's toy box. Let's see what's inside. He loves this stuff. You got an item puzzle cube. Okay. Photo with it. We got XP for fiddling with it. Maybe it'll get messed up over time. Your living room. Oh, we're outside. Your family's farm. Your mom smiles warmly as you approach. I'm leaving now, Mom. Doing well, Bob. Glad to hear it. Glad to hear it, buddy. No, yep. I was talking to Captain Jim about you and how like I got to meet you just last month and how you've been kicking butt this year with your fundraising. Yeah, man. It would have been a good time to see you again. We're gonna miss you, kiddo. Oh, and before you leave, I got you a present. A present? Yep. It's that book you wanted for Crimbo? I know it's early, but the one picking locks, the one about desert survival. Oh boy, the one about bartering. Oh, I mean, not dying in the desert's good, but bartering's also good, and so is picking locks. I imagine if I can buy lockpicks, I can just buy a ton. Unless that's not how it works. Either like you have the skill, or you don't. I could always potentially barter for books about survival and about bartering for lockpicks. I was streaming last night, forgot all about it. Oh no, Sam and Jim popped onto my stream and yelled at me. Did they yell at you from the event? That's amazing. Did you see they're making a second real-life person video of Halo? I don't know what you mean, Lone Wolf. I know they're doing season 2 of the Halo show. Also love the shirt. Troy and Abed in the morning. Thank you so much, Incredible Bob. Now, this is a gift from my buddy who also gifted me this game. Yeah, he's a huge community fan. Yes, Lone Wolf, I did see that. I think I posted that in my Discord and the Halo chat. Let's go with the bartering one. That could pay dividends. No pun intended. That's the one. Enjoy it. You got an item. Mind your meat. Please be careful out there. Write us a letter when you can. She hugs you. I will, Mom. Goodbye. Okay, that's nice. Is this Dad? Your father morosely jabs at the haystack. That hat doesn't fit you, Dad. Time for me to leave. I mean, the hat doesn't fit. Next time we grab wings, I'm going to debut the STD Fair shirt. Catch knowledge. Lone Wolf, I get it. I've also been quite busy over the last week. No, like between the trailer for the new Halo series, the Grand Theft Auto 6 trailer, like there's a bunch of stuff that's been happening this last week. And I've had like no access to the internet. So I'm with you. And how dare you not constantly check this group chat. Group chats are meant to be muted and browsed occasionally, just like touch base. I don't want to insult my dad. I'll say it's time for me to leave. Then again, maybe I can help him fix his hat. I'll grow into it. It's time for me to leave. His lips quiver a little. Listen, I want you to have this. It's your grandmother's brass knuckles. Grandma's a baller. Thanks, Dad. Good luck out there. Be sure to say goodbye to your mother. I did. Goodbye, Dad. Oh, his head's even like falling off. Our kid brother. Your brother Rufus is standing here looking nervous. He's pretty good at looking nervous. I'll give him his puzzle back. Yeah. You hand him the puzzle and he starts fiddling with it. Here, Rufus, time for me to head west. I still don't understand why you're leaving. He's got a point, you know. Why are you going west anyway? To help people, to seek my fortune, to get off this stupid farm. I'm gonna say to help people. That seems fair. You've read the paper, Rufus. People out west are in trouble. They need all the help they can get. But it's so dangerous. 60% of the people who go west get killed within a year. That's a statistic. And that statistic is before the cows came home. I'll be okay. Worry about taking care of Mom and Dad. I'll worry about me. Okay, if you say so. I still think you'll be dead by Crimbo. I'll miss you, Rufus. Okay. You give him a playful punch on the arm. Cute. Well, do we go west, like literally to like the left? No time to screw around in the woods. Time to head west. Okay, so yeah. Brass knuckles. They're equipped. Mind your meat. Gives you Dickerin skill. You got a skill, Dickerin. After you've done reading it, you use your newfound skill to pawn it off on a wide-eyed rube for 60 meat. You gain 60 meat. Sweet. Okay. Go west, young man. We're going. Teach you to ride across the Great Plains. This is the opening credits, eh? So I just rewatched the show 1883, which is like about the Oregon Trail. So the fact that we are playing this game is kind of serendipitous, if you will, or coincidental. West Cleveland. This guy hauling beets? Speaking of beets, are those radishes? Boom operator? Why'd there be a boom? There's no people talking. 200 miles later. Okay. Dirt water, 300 miles. Are we alive? Well, the bad news is you fell off that cart and got knocked out for a couple hours, and now you've got no ride, no meat, no prospects. So that meat we got for reading that book is gone. The good news is that you're in a town rather than in a gulch somewhere. Not much of a town, though. Get up and dust yourself off. Can I pick up the beet? Yeah, it's a turnip. Got a dusty turnip. What can I do with it? Increase your muscle, masculinity, and moxie by 1 for the rest of the day. Oh. Can't you feel it? Hit. Okay, well, I can't talk to him anymore. Okay, so he's just drunk. B.S. Horsey. It's on the door, says gone drinking. Okay. They're probably at the bar. There's the bar, the sheriff. Trade. I've got nothing to trade. The doctor's office is just closed. You're not allowed to peek anymore? Why would I not be allowed there? Just because I left? Is this guy dressed as a cactus? You approach the weird Cactus Man hybrid. He smiles at you. Howdy, Cactus Man. Howdy yourself. The name's Bill. Cactus Bill. What happened to you, Bill? Well, to be honest, partner, I drank too much cactus beer and it turned me into a cactus. Doc Ellis warned me this would happen, but I didn't listen. And that's why they call you Cactus Bill? No, that's just a coincidence. Oh, does it hurt? Does what hurt? You know, being cactus? Oh, haha. No, it's actually kind of nice. The natural fermentation process inside the cactus part of me gets me pretty drunk most of the time. I guess it's a mite boring. Yeah, I bet. It wouldn't be so bad if I had something to read. You don't happen to have a newspaper or anything, do you? No, sorry. Live to find one. Keep me in mind. Will do, Bill. Okay, so note to self. Keeping an eye out for a newspaper or something. Yeah, I just stepped in poop. Alright, well, we know the horse stall employees are at the bar. Is anyone at the sheriff's office? Boring Springs Sheriff's Office. Howdy, stranger. Welcome to Boring Springs. I'm the sheriff from these parts. The what? He sighs. I have to go make a calendar for my dog park friend, so I'll catch you later. Plus, I don't want to spoil the game for me. Have you not played it, Rob? Either way, thank you for being here, and thank you for gifting this. Let me give you a shout out here, since I know it wouldn't let me do it earlier. Nope, not yet. Okay, well, hopefully you got it for yourself too. But either way, I appreciate you, and good luck with the calendar. I know calendars can get funny because you got to put the photo of 1 month here, and then like the dates for another, so they'll fold up nice and easy. Either way, good luck, buddy. The sheriff. Okay, blasted sign painters. So you wouldn't happen to be looking for work, would you? I mean, I'll show you pictures tomorrow. Oh, I hope they're olive dunking between everyone's legs. I mean, I am looking for work, but it depends on the work, yeah. Well, how does this grab you? There's a gang of hoodlums around here that call themselves the Fricker Gang. Last time I arrested one of them, they busted him out and took my cell door with them. It ain't much good without the door. Fair enough. And I need someone tough, smart, and or slick to go fetch it back for me. Yeah, why don't you do? You're the sheriff after all. I'm gonna stay here and practice my chair tipping. I mean, I'll probably get my butt kicked, but we can give it a shot. Why didn't you say that? Because I'm sending the deputy along with you to keep out of trouble. He takes a pistol out of his desk. Okay, he takes a pistol out of his desk and hands it to you. You got an item. Deputy pistol. Deputy, you deputized a gun? You're new in town. Maybe you ain't noticed, but there ain't much to do here except drink. Here, let me write down what the Fricker Gang's hideout is for you. It makes a little note on your map. Discover new location map, the Fricker Gang's hideout. Got it, I'll be back with that door. Okay, so first things first. Let me equip this. Oh, it is equipped. Okay. And then I have a map. It's down to the right from the town of Boring Springs. How do I... Oh, some loose dirt. If I'm not allowed into Topeka, how am I supposed to get down there? Oh, I do still have the 60 meat I had, or whatever, from reading that book. So how do I get to that gang? Maybe I can't do it right now? Alright, well, let's see if we can find the owner of that stable. As you walk into the saloon, the crazy-eyed guy sitting to the left of the door shrieks and waves at you to get your attention. Hey, where's your hat, dang nabbit? Well, you can't drink in here without a hat. Tain't proper. He points to the take a hat, leave a hat box next to the door. Check out the box. You look through the hat box and find a sturdy-looking... I don't know what the name that is. Ceston. That looks like something you'd wear. Grab it. You got a new item. 4-gallon hat. You grab the hat and put it on. Thanks, sir. Pete. Thanks, Pete. He gives you a friendly, if somewhat twitchy nod. Say, feller. Yeah? You heading west? If you want some company, I'd be happy to come along. Just let me know. Well, no pressure. Or I'll keep in mind. So that's Pete. This is Splatoon. People spin to it, without even looking in. It's it's absolutely disgusting. I'm gonna look in. Yep, it's full spit, regular spit, gross tobacco spit, chewing gum. Looks like a few teeth as well. It's disgusting, and the smell. Even from distance, it smells horrible. Look closer. You are now on your hands and knees peering into a filth-encrusted spittoon. I don't understand what is wrong with you. Wait, is there something shiny at the bottom? Get it. Oh, God. You reach your hands toward the spittoon. Even before you touch it, you can feel the grossness in the air. Like a greasy fog enveloping the stinky breast. Horror. It smells like the vomit through... Like the vomit... Though, through at a mesquite barbecue eating contest? Oh, you hesitate. I mean, you can always wash your hands, right? Never surrender. You plunge your hand in that awful soup. It makes a sound like gloop. Your skin is burning. Your eyes start to water. Search. Your fingers make contact with something. You pull your hand out of the devil's tourney slowly, not daring to risk splashing the contents all yourself. You'd appear to have gotten some kind of ring. Probably some kind of disease as well. Congratulations. You got an item. Nasty ring. Hooray. What can I do with the nasty ring? Oh! It makes you... though getting this room was traumatic, you have to admit it was worth it. Okay, so it makes me a little bit stronger. More masculine, more moxie. Guys sleeping. These are playing poker, or at least trying to. Keep looking back and forth to their hands to how to play poker card that came with their deck, biting their lip and concentrating real hard. I mean, if they don't know how to play, maybe they're hustling me, though? They look at you nervously. This could be a hustle. I got 20 meat. You put 20 meat on the table and sit down before they can say no. One of them shuffles the cards sloppily and deals a new round. You get a pair of 10s, plus a 2, a 3, and a king. I mean, pair of 10s, like, that's great. Bet aggressively. They look at each other nervously. They both call your bet. Grin and weep. You show off your pair of 10s plus 2, 3 king. The guy on the left has a full house, 2 jacks, oh, and the gal on the right somehow got straight flush. I mean, they won. They won. Intimidate them? You explain that jacks are worth 9 points each, giving the guy on the left a total of 21 and the gal on 20, and that's your 25 plus a king. And the king means they have to either pay you in human teeth or extra 10 meat each. They grasp and push more meat across the table to you. Collect your wings and stand up. They thank you for helping them learn the game. You gain 50 meat. Walk away. We're at 110 meat. Wow. Okay. You walk to the bar and wait patiently for the bartender to notice you. While you're waiting, you see a sign taped to the back of the wall reading, "Reward for lost mugs, 25 meat each." Keep waiting. The bartender finally notices you. Howdy, cowboy. Howdy, barkeep. My name's Sean. What brings you to our little backwater? Ask about work. Oh, the usual. I came out west to make my fortune. No, I came out west to help people. Not having much luck so far, though. Any word around these parts? Unfortunately, Boring Springs already has more people in it than jobs. More of a errand town, if you catch my meaning. If you're looking for a real job, I'd recommend talk to the railroad people up by Dirty Water. Okay, tell me about the railroad. The railroad? The Manifest Destiny Railroad Company. From back east, they're trying to run a line to Frisco and having a heck of a time doing so. And they're hiring. Oh, I reckon they're always hiring for one thing or another. A big company, that. Tell me about Dirty Water. Dirty Water is interesting. It's far enough west that it's still more or less exempt from the rule of law, but not so far west it's been burned to the ground by the darn cows. Lots of opportunity there. She pauses for a few seconds. Oh, I didn't realize the barkeep was a lady. Lost the thought. Yep, if I were a younger woman, I'd probably head that way myself. Tell me about errands. Yeah, this forsaken burg is always falling apart in one way or another. The holster's always needing help since he hurt his leg, and that no-account sheriff could certainly have somebody doing his job for him. Anything else? I've got a goblin loose in that basement. Some cowpoking from the gulch didn't wipe his boots off and got spores everywhere. I could probably handle a goblin. Much obliged. I'll unlock the basement for you, and you'll need this. A weak fungicide. Okay. How do we get to the basement? Is there a door? I am scared. Effective against goblins. Okay. So we can't, like, equip it. crate of Nurse brand whiskey, good for what ails you. Sweet, we got whiskey. Couple newspapers. Ooh! 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 We'll give this to Cactus Pete. Well, I guess we need to talk to this. The goblin shouts, "Bring Yark!" Attack the goblin. We're gonna fight. Okay. I have one action point. Attack. We use the yeah, use the spray. All right, that was easy. Having dispatched the goblin, you pat yourself on the back for a job well done. You gain 3 XP. Yeehaw! Spirit up. Grit level 2. Then back upstairs. I don't think there's anything else to really grab here. Go talk to the bartender. So, what if I told you that goblin could have been an ally? Oh no! I mean, I can't unkill him, right? I had an option to fight him. I didn't see an option to do anything else. I think you can find a book on how to speak goblin. Oh. Well. He dead now. I took care of that goblin. Oh no. Well, now I feel bad, Argos. Thank you kindly, Sean. I knew you was a stand-up feller the moment you walked in here. She reaches into the bar and grabs a bag of meat. Here you go. It's the least I could do by way of thanks. Gain 200 meat. Oh my gosh. And there are options for party members. I mean, I do love the idea of having party members because then, what do you call it? I'm not just fighting by myself, right? Like, gives you more turns during combat. Might as well ask some more information. Who's that fella at the bar next to me? Well, might should be asking that yourself, seeing he's right here. He won't bite you. Fair. Howdy, I'm Sean. Howdy, Sean. I'm Horace. Nice to meet you. What do you do? I'm the town holster. I don't know what that is. I'm the town horse selling guy. Gotcha. Gotcha. So, business is booming? Nice. No, I mean, the horse keeps running away. I haven't sold one in ages. Oh. Is that why you're here drinking instead? Yep. Brings me here drinking instead of watching the horses is probably how they keep escaping. One of those vicious circle things. Well, I'm in need of a horse. Do you have any left? One, kind of a boring one, but it's got 4 legs and a back to sit on. Come see me at the stable. I'll be happy to show you. Okay. Oh, he's gone. I'm glad that you should probably just let her drink. Hats. You have a hat. What would you want to? I mean, no. Probably leave him alone. Okay. Let's give this newspaper to our friend Cactus Pete. Cactus Bill. Cactus Bill. Good newspaper. Much obliged, partner. Now let me see here. What can I do to return the favor? Oh, I know. My shovel. I left it behind the outhouse at Orehole Mine. It's yours if you go and get it. I'm sure you'll find a use for it. Thank him. Don't mention now if you could just kind of stick that newspaper out to my face before you leave. Okay, so I can't go back to Topeka. Can I just... Oh, I could just fast travel. Tud Fricker. The Fricker gang's intrepid lookout appears to be taking a little nap. Doesn't seem very sportsmanlike. You sure you want to do that? Really, you're just gonna gun down a hapless sleeping man in cold blood? Pulls the only blood I have. Shoot him. He's just a kid. Is he, though? You got a perk Ruthless. Dang, partner. The beer barrel cactus. I can't harvest it. Okay. Pile of random stuff. You recovered a mug. Pair of silver cufflinks. Nice. Okay, I guess we gotta go in. The Fricker Gang's hideout. I still have the pistol equipped. One of the Fricker boys is dozing in the bathtub. Drown him. Push his head into the water and hold him there until he stops struggling. At least he died warm. Rub-a-dub-dub. Wow, that is ruthless. You cautiously approach the Fricker gang. They're pretty engrossed in their poker game, so it doesn't actually require that much caution. You hide behind a barrel and eavesdrop on their conversation for a while. The one with the eye patch is quiet, but you gather this name is Snipe, and that the squirrely one is his brother Wimpy. What's your play here? Shoot one of them in the back. You draw your pistol and execute one of them, one with the eye patch. His brother screams, jumps behind a barrel, and starts firing at you wildly. This shouldn't take long. We're fighting. So I can move, right? I have one action point. Surrender. I don't want to shoot the pistol. I'm shooting him. How do I... Okay, so he hit me. Oh, I need to... Okay. He keeps changing my aim. This is weird. So... I'm targeting him, and I'll hit spacebar. Try to shoot this target with a sturdy... Trying to shoot this target will hit a sturdy barrel instead. So I have to punch him. Okay. So he can shoot me, but I can't shoot him. Got it. Well, we wasted a lot of time there, but it's fine. Victory. Press A and Q to continue. The leader of the Fricker gang are dead by your hands. The sheriff will be proud of you, though you're not sure how your mother would feel. It's the West, Mama. Time to recover the sheriff's door. The mug on the table. Pile of... Alright, you've got gains, we've got more meat. We're up at 300. There's the door. Can we see if there's anything in cooking? Rub-dub-dub. Do we just like walk back or do we have to teleport back? Okay. Well, let me talk to the sheriff and give him back his door. I see the Fricker gang hasn't put a stop to you breathing. Did you rescue my cell door? You hand the sheriff the door and he hangs it back on its hinges. Nice work, stranger. This here prison cell just got about 4 times more secure. Are there any Fricker boys left for me to round up? Nope, they won't be bothering this town anymore. Well, no. That's the right load off my mind. Looks like I owe you a reward. Bruce's a bag of meat. 500 meat? We're making meat like crazy. I got a little task for you. If you got the time, should be a lot simpler than the last one. What you need? Well, the Frickers busted the locks when they took the door. Gonna need a new lock. I'll keep an eye out. Okay, so yeah, we gotta keep our eyes open for a lock. Wanted, the bird theft. Naked Mike Berenstein. Up wanted. Wanted poster artist. Apply in person at Human Marshal's office. Brimy Fricker for face thieving. Okay. Oh, there's a mug. Okay. Well, we've made a ton of money. We're at almost 1,000 meat already. We left with, what, 60? That's not bad. We have been streaming for a full hour here, though, so what we're going to do real quick is run a miracle story to talk to you guys more about Extra Life. Don't go anywhere. We're going to have a great rest of the stream. If you stick around, we'll be right back.
Cadence, our little girl, was born February 23rd, 2007. She was 5 months old when we went on a family vacation. We all got sick, very, very, very sick, and we came home from vacation, and Cadence had a really soft cry, and every time I'd lay her down, I noticed that she would kind of cry, which was not like her. I called the doctor's office, and the doctor came in, and she said, "Cadence looks great." I said, "I know, but there's something wrong." And just then, Cadence started coughing. A terrible, terrible cough. I had never heard something like that before.
I just remember getting a phone call and my wife in tears saying that we've got to go up to primary children's. Her heart's so large it's blocking her left lung.
She had to be admitted to the pediatric intensive care unit. She had IVs placed and had to be on medication through her IV to help her heart squeeze. She eventually had to be on a breathing machine. It was clear that her heart function was continuing to decline. She had been listed for a heart transplant, and so in order to give her a longer period of time to live while waiting for an organ, we started to investigate our ability to put in this device known as the Berlin heart. This particular device was developed in Germany. The FDA allows us to get compassionate use and experimental use for the device in individual cases.
So we got the equipment in from Berlin, Germany. The doctors flew in to help do the procedure, and Cadence was given the Berlin heart on November 7th.
It was a night and day difference. We had a daughter that was a little bit gray, was completely immobile, to a girl that was pink, full of life and full of energy. We had our daughter back.
She handled the Berlin heart really well. Probably about the second week of December, Cadence started getting sick again, and the right side of her heart was now starting to fail. I worried about it for probably a day, and then I got an overwhelming feeling, and I knew Cadence's heart was coming.
Hello? Chantel, this is Emily.
No way.
I was jumping up and down and screaming with joy, and at the same time I was crying for the poor family that lost their child to be able to save mine.
They gave Cadence a future. They gave us hope. They gave her brothers or sister. They gave her mom and dad their only daughter.
It was truly just extremely bittersweet. One of the things that helped us cope the most was the love and caring of the people around us in our family and in our community, and even the family that we have up at Primary Children's. I swear they love my daughter as much as I do.
Miracles happen, and these children's hospitals are what they are because of the communities around them.
For our hospital to do what they need to provide the care for these patients, it does take many people giving of their time, giving of their love, and giving of their money.
When someone donates to Children's Miracle Network, they're giving these children a chance to have a future.
Ooh. Alright gang, we're back. What you just saw was a miracle story, or just a perfect example of how the funds raised here, playing games like West of Loathing, makes a world difference for kids in need. And that miracle story, or in the Children's Miracle Network House, was like that champion you saw in that miracle story with Cadence. Cadence's story is close to home because I myself had heart issues as a child. They were nowhere near as extreme or as life-threatening as Cadence's. But we were both treated in these hospitals and got the care we deserved, and that is only made possible through events like Extra Life and through gamers like you. So if you guys are even slightly interested in games and want to play games for a whole day, you can be a hero at the same time. All you gotta do is go to extra-life.org to find out more information and sign up. There's only like less than a month left in this year fundraising, so I definitely recommend, if not signing up now, then signing up come January here next year. We're an hour into our broadcast, and we've already got some quests done here in West of Loathing. So we're going to keep going and see if we can do some more stuff. We found some mugs we can return back to the bar. We'll go from there. Let me get my head out of the way. We'll get right back to the gameplay, friends. Righteous. So we have to keep an eye out for the lock. How do I turn these mugs in? Oh, I found these mugs. Sweet, 75 meat. Awesome. Who's the lady drinking the whiskey of the beer mug? That's Susie. She's a ranger from nearby. A real tough broad. I ain't recommend you pester her. Why's that? Lost her whole family to a cow attack recently. Got some pent-up frustration about it. Ouch. Fair enough. What did this... I know his name's Pete. And he doesn't really... No need for us... nothing for us there. Horses, 1,000 meat. Oh, wow. We literally just found a needle in a haystack. Braden, welcome to the stream, buddy.
Hello there.
I'll tell you, man. They sure put a lot of details into those, wonderful lady personalities in GTA 6. That's what Michael was saying, right? Ooh, M Parasite just dropped a posture check here behind me. Let that be a reminder to all you guys at home to make sure that you're sitting up straight as well. Thank you so much for that. I appreciate you. A little self-care action. Let me give you a wave too while we're at it.
Hello there.
Ooh, and Braden. We got a combo here. Makes us donate $1 to Extra Life. Let me do that real quick. And Parasite. That's perfect. That's perfect. I redeem themes. Meanwhile, I look like a shrimp. Hey, listen. It's my job to remind you to consider sitting up straight, or at least laying properly, right? Ooh. No, that would be... Yeah. Yeah. It's easy to, like, especially if you're, like, at a computer chair or something, kind of hunch, or who knows, but that's too funny. Looking like a shrimp. I mean, that's how it feels sometimes, doesn't it? Do as I say, not as I do. Exactly, exactly. Alright, this is from Braden here. Braden, let me give you a drum roll. Perfect, there it goes. Thank you. I'm gonna go ahead and mark those phantom points as complete here behind me. Ooh, okay, Braden. So you say, I hope the GTA characters from 5 are in 6. I mean, where... So, GTA 6 is supposed to take place in Vice City or Miami. They're across the country, man. It's possible they could make an appearance, but... that'd be... It's a long way to go. And there's a notification. Awesome. This might be the first game I get the Collector's Edition for. Just don't pre-order it. You can buy whatever edition you want, just don't pre-order it, because pre-ordering games just encourages game developers to release games that are unpublished. We found 2 needles in a haystack. That's amazing. Afternoon, so what can I do for? How's business? Oh no. Every day I'm hustling. The truth though, it's pretty terrible. All my horses keep running away, except for this completely ordinary one. That's rough. Maybe I can help. I have not seen the awards yet there, Braden. Tell me about it. Oh god, yes, thank you. Please, I'll go fetching them myself, except for this injury. I'll give you 300 meat for each for you finding them. Okay, how many are there? 3. Here, let me see your map. They're pretty much always run away to the same places. He draws you 3 little pictures on your map. With the Oriole Mine, a boring Springs Boneyard, and a Thousand Snake Gulch. Oh god. Why these places? I think they like the environments that are thematically appropriate. Here we'll find one. Feed it some of these oats and send it back here. Bag of homing oats. How does that work? The special pitch infused oats. Okay, we'll do. See you later. This is the most typical horse I've ever seen. Yes. Okay, well we got new spots we can fast travel to. And I know there is a shovel outside the restroom of the ore hole mine, so we're going to give that a visit first. This is where Bill said to look behind the outhouse. He wasn't kidding. Now that's what I've been funny about. Not that the thing would have been a funny thing to do about, I guess. That was weird. Definitely does not bear closer scrutiny. There's some meat in this old cart. Okay. Sweet, we got 1,000 meat. There's a mug. We're inside the mine. This mechanism is labeled cargo elevator control. The poster on the wall behind reads Level 1, blasting cap storage. Level 2, plungers, both kinds. Level 3, tools. What do you want to send the cargo, or where do you want to send the cargo elevator? Get some tools. Okay. So there's a story mode and online mode. Great. Steelbook, don't care, don't care, don't care. Story mode, online. Statue, definitely don't care. In-game outfits, don't care. Digital soundtrack. You can get that for free anywhere. It's gonna be on YouTube next week. That is not worth it, man. That is not worth it. Because, like, you can make millions of dollars, like, in a weekend once, like, you get stuff set up. It'll be hard at first. Like, you're going to sell a car for, like, $1,000. Yeah, like, you'll get pimped out, for sure. And, like, you're not going to, like, unfold a map to figure stuff out. You're going to just use the digital map. Yeah, none of this seems worth it, man. I don't like steelbooks. No, I'm all digital. I don't have any DVDs. I don't have any Blu-rays. I don't have any CDs. I am all digital. So you're a collector? Okay, that makes sense then. Yeah, like a statue for me, like that's just gonna collect dust. Like, what are you gonna do with that? You know? It's a toolbox, but it's locked. Oh, that's what the needles are for. You love steelbooks? They're very pretty. I think steelbooks are very pretty. You manage to unlock the toolbox with the needle ruined the process. Most of the tools inside are rusted anyway. Oh, rusted away to nothing. But there's a pretty nice crowbar. Okay, maybe I can use a crowbar to crack stuff open in the future. I'm not mad about that. Let's send it to level 1. Maybe we get some blasting caps. That's like TNT, right? Or is that like for ammunition for guns? So Sweet, we have blasting caps. You pry one of the crates open with your crowbar. Nice. Good thing we had that crowbar first. Let's send it to level 2 for plungers. I'm gonna have a really good job by then, so it doesn't really affect me. What's the plan for the job by 2025? Plungers, the sign lied. Though there's only the one kind. Okay, so we probably need these to detonate the TNT. The statues for games sell it quick. True. So you could resell it. This minecart is still full. Dig through it. Found a disgusting chunk of meat ore. You've got an item. Unrefined meat nugget? Well, okay. This looks dangerous. Hook a plunger up to it. I'm gonna be working with my stepmom at a nursing home making $16 an hour. Heck yeah! When do you start that? Like, are you still sticking with where you are, or you jump to this immediately? You press the plunger and nothing happens. You forgot to hook up the blasting caps. Okay, you've succeeded in putting yourself in a grave danger. I mean, I'm literally holding a torch near TNT, so there's that. So you have any idea when you're gonna start? Because if you're gonna like get $16 an hour, I'd want to get that immediately, you know? We did it. We did it. We did it. You see the dark horse, barely. Hey girl, it's okay, I'm a friend. The horse shies away from you, though in this case it's more like cripplingly introverts away from you. Reassure her. And 10 million is really hard to make. By the way, for me at least. Are we talking about in the... Was it 10 million or was it a million? It's a million. Yeah, that... Hold on, Let's see if I can log in here to my Rockstar. See what I got chilling. Sign in. Yeah, I'm sitting pretty on 30 million in the bank, 1 million in my cash, so you can make it. You can make it. Oh, I lied. You're right. So it's 1 million for the middle of the road. It's 10 million for the game currency. How'd you type that so fast? I'm good, buddy. I'm good. Come on, don't do that. Look, I'll buy you some oats for you. They aren't poison or anything. In retrospect, that wasn't a very comforting thing to say. Don't feed her what she thinks is poison. Pat her first. As you reach to pat her nose, the horse quickly ducks and steps further back in the shadows. Oh, come on, feed her the oats. You take a handful of the oats out of the bag and hold them out for the horse. Here you go. Yum, yum. He slides away from you warningly and makes a surprisingly good attempt at hiding in her own shadow. Come on, please. Oh no, if I eat the oats myself, I might end up back at the barn. Look, they're fine, see? You take a handful from the bag and toss some in your mouth. Ugh, it's like the roughest, blandest breakfast cereal you've ever eaten. Still, it's better than dry cat food, don't ask. You smile and show the horse that you're fine and realize that you've unconsciously turned around and walked out the door. Geez, these are powerful. The horse looks at you warily as you re-enter with a cheerful wave. See, perfectly fine. Feed her the oats. Take a handful of oats out of the bag and hold them out to the horse. Here you go, yum yum. He slides away warningly again and makes a surprisingly good attempt to hide her own shadow. Oh. The horse hunches her shoulders and seems to shrink slightly as you pat her on the nose. She doesn't actually flee, so that's something. There's a good girl. Feed her the oats. The horse finally seems relaxed enough around you to offer her a handful of oats. Wearingly, begrudgingly, she eats them. Then she gestures at something behind you. You turn around to look, but don't see anything. When you turn back, she's gone. Okay, then she's pulled a Batman on us. What are you doing in this? I'm lost. Okay, so we're trying to recover some horses. We're new in town. We're exploring the Old West. And Brayden, thank you for the hydrate, buddy. Cheers. So we're on a mission to rescue 4 different horses. Is it 3 horses or 4 horses? I think it's 3 horses from these different locations, and this is the first one. You've been playing a bunch of Resident Evil 7, aka the best Resident Evil game. I feel like a lot of people like 3. I don't know much about 7. Nice, we found some meat. Found a silver nugget. Sweet. Huh. There's a hole. You bend down and shine your lantern to the crack in the rock. You can just barely make out a square shape down in here. Well, out of arm's reach. Looks like somebody dropped a small metal box into the hole. You don't know if that was to hide it or discard it. You're truly desperate to find out what's in there. You could try reasoning with the rock. The primary argument would be to a bundle of dynamite. Perhaps you could persuade the hole to wide enough to grab the box. I don't have dynamite, but I could maybe get more? You're gonna start a petition for me to stream it? Could I get more TNT? Oh, I don't need any more? Okay, so blasting caps are different from TNT. Alright, well, note to self, I could come back here if I wanted to. Let's head to the Thousand Snake Gulch before heading back to town. That's a snake, all right. Snake looks sleepy, but not that sleepy. I only have one option, that's to fight it. Okay, 1 HP, am I poisoned? Guess not, let's go. You have slain a snake. Before long, they'll call you a snake murderer Sean. Yeehaw, level up. Glamour level 2. Yay! No snake, well I guess it's not called One Snake Gulch. Oh, yeah, well they're quick. So I am poisoned now. Does poison only apply to combat? Let's punch this snake. Yep, there's the poison. There's no way he lived through that. Come on. Okay, he's dead now. Progress towards next skill 5. Okay. Snake looks really angry. You're gonna need every trick in the book to beat this one. I'm good at tricks. Okay, let's fight. So I'm not poisoned anymore, and I've got full health again. I'm poisoned again. Let's beef up. So now we're strong. And then let me punch him in the face. Okay, so in theory I could end this in two turns. Or 3 turns, maybe. Got him. Nice work. If the whole cowboy thing doesn't work out, you always get a job as a snake exterminator. This horse looks crazy. Or maybe he has some other kind of crazy before. Approach him. Hey there, boy. Hey, fella. I'm a friend, okay? That's cool, alright? Be cool. Don't freak out on me. Look at him in the eyes. calmly look the horse in the eyes. One of them is fixed in a glassy 1,000-yard stare, and the other one is revolving madly in its socket like he's thinking of trying to escape in every direction simultaneously. He looks to be calming down a little now that it's clear you aren't actually made of spiders, though. Pat his nose. Carefully and gently pat the horse's nose. He twitches a bit, a lot. He twitches a bit, like, okay, like a lot. But seems to recognize that you aren't going to eat his eyes or suck out his soul or whatever madness is bouncing around in that skull of his. That's a good boy. Feed him the oats. You hungry boy, I've got a little treat for you. Feed the crazy horse some of the humming oats, and it gallops away with a whinny. Rather a whinny. Hopefully he's headed home and not into the 12th dimension. So he's high. Got it. Okay. You don't have to walk all the way back there. Hit M or click the map icon to quick travel. I know, but I could be missing something. The Boring Springs Boneyard. Ooh, it's spooky. Our founder, Zephaniah Boring, 1806 to 1885. He was actually a really interesting guy. Got another mug. Benjamin Crotchet. He always showed up way too early. Beauregard Skeleton Captain 3rd Cavalry. We can fight him? I mean, if this is going to give me XP, I'm all about it. Okay. Got him. You put a stop to Captain Skeleton's unnatural animation. Yeehaw! Muscle level 3. You got an old cavalry saber. You have a gold tooth. Heck yeah. If I can equip that saber. 5 to 6 damage versus my brass knuckles do 4 to 5. Which one of you's the real Dirty Dan? I'm Dirty Dan. Oh wow, the crowbar counts as damage too. Yeah, I want a sword and a gun. Is this guy stuck? A skeleton. You're getting past it without a scuffle. A scuffle it is. Whoa, 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 this says 12 to 13 damage? Yeah, it did not say that. It said I would do like 4 to 5. One shot, let's go. This is a ghost horse? Your pulse quickens as you get near the spooky translucent horse. Yep. Hello there. Hi, I'm a friend, okay? Nick. That's a little strange. How did you do that without opening your mouth? Pat her on the nose. You pat the horse's nose, which is very cold. If you're going to ride her, you would want an extra set of blanket to keep your butt from freezing. Pat her on the nose again. Yep, still cold. Burr. Pat her on the nose again. You get the idea. Feed her the oats. Here you go, girl. Have some oats. You hold out a handful of oats for the horse, but she just sort of stares right through you. Burr. Please don't look at me like that. Try the oats again. You hold the oats out again, but the horse continues to ignore them. What's the matter? Are they not spooky enough? I'm not sure how to make oats spooky. I guess I could put some bone meal on them. I don't have anything handy to grind up bones with. Grave dirt? Is that a yes? Weird, okay. Add some grave dirt to the oats. You sprinkle the oats with just a little bit of grave dirt and hold them out again. The horse gazes expressionless at them, then eats them. Yay. And with that, she glides away in the direction of town. Bizarre. Timothy Crocrane, Elizabeth Crocrane, and Silas Crocrane. Oh, it's a baby. Shame. But I don't think we missed anything. It doesn't hurt to double check. Like, This tree, anything of value? Well, time to go to the town of Boring Springs. They're all back. I don't know how you spotted her hiding in that mine, but thanks for sending back my dark horse. There's 300 meat. Looks like my pale horse made it back safe. Thanks for help. 300 meat. In front of my crazy horse, he was eating loco weed again. 300 meat. That's all of them. I can't think enough. Here's a little extra for you. You got 100 meat. Awesome. Well, then my throat's drying up. You said something about an injury earlier? Yeah, I busted my knee while mucking out the showroom. Don't ask, it's embarrassing. Was gonna get Doc Alice to have a look at it, but she gave up doctoring. Why'd she do that? Nobody knows. She just shut herself up in her office, said she wouldn't talk to anyone except Nurse Whiskey. I have Nurse Whiskey. So we have more than enough to buy a horse. Lurkety lurk. What's up, French fry toast? Fellow extra lifer, welcome, welcome. Happy Tuesday, hope all is well. Oh, I can pick up dirt? I can pick up dirt or cow droppings? What? Can I pick up rocks? No. Nice, a recovered mug. Yeah, we found a few of those. We'll go ahead and turn those into the bar. Here's some mugs. 75 meat. Fair enough. Okay, let's go see if we can give the doctor some whiskey. Get lost! Offer whiskey. Whiskey delivery for you, Doc. What brand? Nurse Whiskey, your favorite. I'm led to believe. Don't know she makes house calls. Alright, hold on. You hear a rattle as she unlocks the door. Doc Alice's house. Doc Alice looks to be about in her 50s. Her hair is graying and her face is lined, but her eyes are still clear and sharp, if bloodshot. She holds out her hand. Whiskey, stat. Give it to her. She cracks open the whiskey and fills a small flask she takes out of her pocket. Puts the flask back in her pocket and starts chugging out of the bottle. Nice. Geez, Doc, that doesn't seem healthy. Who's the doctor here? Me or you? Okay, point taken. The vanity doesn't look like it's seen much use. Preen a little. Oh, like shine it up. Oh, we're cleaning ourselves up. You grab a pair of tweezers and pluck some of your unsightly eyebrows. Okay. Hey, Doc, can I look at your books? Sure, if you want to. Not that you're gonna do much good in this doomed, forsaken hellhole. You should try being less cheerful, Doc. You survey the books on Alice's shelf. They're all medical texts except for a few. The Legend of Curly's Meat, The Life and Work of Fred Ferguson, Goblin Tongues a Primer. There it is, Argos. There it is. You've learned to speak Goblin, sort of. You speak the Goblin tongue. Alright, well, gain some XP. The stove is spotless. Either she's compulsive about cleaning, or she never cooks. Wow, shouldn't this be further away from the fireplace? I was gonna see if I could take some of it. Because we did have that one crack that we wanted to open up. Doc Alice continues to pour whiskey down her neck, occasionally stopping to breathe. Is everything alright? It depends on how fast I can get this whiskey into my bloodstream compared to how fast my liver filters it out. And I can't drink and talk at the same time, so... glares at you meaningfully. Alright, Pumpkin Jack wants to exercise our wrists, so fist open, palm open, tipped-up claw, half his fist. Fist open, palm open, tipped-up claw, half his fist. There we go. So what's the matter, Doc? What's the matter? The whole world's gone to hell in a horse cart, and you ask what's the matter? Bandits, cow demons, dead men walking? Why don't you go ahead and pick one, and I'll drink to that. Dead men walking? You haven't seen it? Corpses and skeletons stagger around the puppets, like puppets, with half their strings cut. Looks like looking to take a bite of the living. Oh yeah, there was a skeleton in the cemetery. Let's get some outside confirmation they're not losing my dang mind. But how's it even possible? It isn't possible. It goes against everything I know about medicine. Dead patients don't get back up. Patients? Ouch. Doc Alice turns away, grimacing. Every doctor loses one now and again, but you never get used to it. But, well, it happens. But what doesn't happen is them coming back afterwards and looking for revenge. That must be pretty rough. Rough, buddy, I don't think you comprehend the situation. It's not just patients, it's neighbors, friends, husbands. Oh, indeed. Turns away from you and focuses our attention back on the bottle. You have any idea what's causing resurrections? I heard a rumor. A rumor? What is it? It's when you get incomplete information from an unverified source. Or anyways, I heard it's that there's a fella out west that's causing it. A necromancer, they call him. Supposedly he's sending magic into the world somehow. Magic like the beanslingers use? I've never heard of any beanslingers raising the dead, have you? Her scowl deepens. That'd be one hell of a can of beans. What's with all the TNT? And so when I feel like I'm about to go, I can blow myself into bits so small there won't be nothing left to come back. That seems drastic. Drastic hell, no way I'm taking the risk of becoming one of those things. Fair enough, I suppose. What about the necromancer? Assuming he exists, what about him? Maybe someone ought to try and stop him. Doc Alice gives you a sharp look. You? Because I know you ain't talking about me. Why not you? A gray-haired old woman that knows as much about fighting as a squirrel knows surgery. You hit your head in a bar stool, kid? You weren't that old. Doc Alice stares at you, takes a swig of her bottle, says nothing. Sounds to me like you got plenty of motivation to get the job done for your friends and everyone. She continues to look at you, and you can see the gears turning in her head. Beats doing nothing anyway. You need to lock yourself in a house full of TNT and drink yourself to death. You aren't even doing doctoring anymore. She winces and looks away, then shakes her head slowly. You still expect me to ride out west by myself chasing a rumor? Doesn't have to be by yourself. I'm heading west too. Tag along with me. Maybe we can find the guy and put a stop to him. It's crazy. Impossible. Impossible, like raising the dead is impossible? Alice crosses her arms and regards you thoughtfully. A spark slowly brightens in her eyes. Alright, kid. What the hell? I'll give it a shot. We have a companion now? Just let me know when you're ready to leave. I'll wait here. Okay. I mean, other than getting a horse, I don't know if there's much else we can do. Step right up, start up. Braid's the name and trade's the game. You seriously doubt his name is Braid. Howdy, Braid. What are you trading? Well, sir, today I'm trading locks of soap. Locks for soap. And sticks of dynamite for a needle. And to the cunning Skinner who brought you 3 rattlesnake hides, well, that adventurous soul, I will trade a fine silver pocket watch. I would love some dynamite. I know we need 3. I wouldn't mind. Yeah, 3's good. Sir, I must admit you drive a hard bargain, but I find your terms acceptable. We got dynamite. I'll trade you some dynamite for this needle. You hear with this now? We don't have soap. Do we have the Oriole mine? Where we found that crack? I don't have enough dynamite. Okay. Well. Might as well try buying a horse. You sell me a horse? Sure thing, I should warn you though, horses get mighty attached to their riders. Once you bought one, you won't be able to change your mind later. I want the spooky horse, like, no brainer. Good choice, that's a good horse. If you like that sort of thing, I'll sell her for 1,000 meat. You know, spooky stuff. Spooky stuff? I don't want to get into particulars. Let's just say she sets a certain tone. Looking a ghost horse in the mouth. Yes. Give her a name. Is that the name of the undead horse in Skyrim? Arvak? Shadowmere. Shadowmere is what we're thinking. Yeah, that's what we're gonna name our horse. That's a no-brainer. Sure want to name your horse Shadowmere? Yes. Alright, then, Shadowmere the horse. Got a nice ring to it. Thank you. Oh, I almost forgot. With every horse purchase a complimentary map, we have Southeast map. Thank you. Now that we have horse. Your new horse Shadowmere. Ride Shadowmere out of town? Once you leave Boring Springs, you're able to come back. Any unfinished business you've got before... You got will forever remain unfinished. Are you sure you want to leave? Ooh, yeah. Let's not leave yet. Oh, that's right, because we met the whole family. How'd you know my last name? I saw the graves in the cemetery. I'm sorry for your loss. Susie scowls bitterly and mutters into her whiskey. I saw it happen, so the whole dang thing couldn't do nothing about it. Bartender said it was cows? Cows, right. I don't know what those things are, but they ain't cows, not anymore. What happened? It was a raid. See, Mom and Pa used to ranch cattle back before they came home. Pa didn't make it, but Ma and I managed to rebuild. We ranched pigs instead, and she left me the place when she passed. Go on. Well, I guess a passing herd sniffed out that it used to be a cow ranch and they attacked a couple days ago. It happened so fast I didn't even have time to get my rifle out of the gun safe. House smashed the front door and a fire started out back by the root cellar. House went up in blaze just like that. What did you do? There wasn't anything I could do. Couldn't get upstairs to the kids because of the fire, and I saw Tim tramp right for me. I just stares at her glass. I don't want to talk about it no more. Sorry. She refills her mug from bottom of the bar and doesn't reply. What do we do now? Head west, I suppose. Nothing keep me here. No desire to stay. Can't leave without my rifle, though. Why not? It was Ma's rifle. It's all I got left of anybody. Where is it? Left at the ranch like a dang fool. Listen, can I ask you a favor? I need someone to go get it for me. Yeah, I'll go get it. Discovered a new map location. The Cochrain Ranch. Let's go. All the water in this has boiled away. Yep. Susie's ranch is burned to the ground. Something behind the door is making some pretty awful noises. Go through it anyway. Looks like somebody was in the middle of fixing a knife. Grab it. Varmint's skinning knife. Okay. These pies were not safe. Oh, like Mama's pies. Oh, good. A flaming skull. This thing's angry. You're not going to make it to that safe without dealing with it. Fight. We're going to give it some of the business. Nice. Oh, we're burned. Feels like being poisoned. Okay. So it's like Pokemon a little bit. We You got it. You see that nasty cow skull floating in the cloud of flame. Gun safe. We got Susie's rifle. Heck yeah. Heck yeah. That house is the only thing still standing. Okay, well, we got what we came here for. Oh, my rifle yet, stranger? Yep, here it is. Susie's eyes well up with tears as you hand her the rifle, and she roughly scrubs her sleeve across her face before any of them spill over. Thanks, stranger. I didn't catch your name. I'm Sean. Thanks, Sean. Can't rightly say what this means to me. She looks at the rifle for a long moment, then looks back up at you. She sighs. Well, that's enough wall in misery. Time for me to hit the road. If you want me to tag along when you head west, you just say the word. Sounds good, Susie. Can I get all of them in my party? Because, like, having a super party would be awesome. I never found that lock. I'll trade this soap for a lock. So, he needs soap. Where can I get soap from? Is there an outhouse? Can't do anything with him. Oh, okay, we did something with Pete here. What say, Pete? Who, me? What the heck? I said all kinds of things. For instance, take a nib at some sidewinder, or drink all my whiskey. I'll take the nug of silver off your hands if you like. Give you 81 meat for it. Sure. Sure. Listen, kid, all this stuff what I've been buying for you, you've been spending time underground, ain't you? Well, you listen to old Pete's advice. You stay out of Oriole Hole if you know it's good for you. There's stuff on the 4th level that ain't worth messing with the fellas. Keep his eyes, if you catch my meaning. I tried to... Alright, we gotta go back. We gotta go back. See if we can go to the 4th floor. Yeah, that was not an option before. There was only 3 options before. The strange black chest. Open the chest. A wave of nausea hits you as you slide the heavy lid off the chest. Inside there's a hat. It looks evil. Not in an abstract way. It has eyes and they look like the eyes of a murderer. And it has teeth, which looks like the teeth of an animal who would be a murderer if animals understood the concept of murder. I'm totally putting it on. You have a sense of foreboding. Something tells you this is a bad idea. It's me. I'm telling you this is a bad idea. If you put on this hat, you won't ever be able to take it off. And things will be much harder for you. It'll be as tough. It'll be as though your life is a game and the game's difficulty level is greatly increased if you catch my meaning. Okay, so it's hard mode. I don't want this. It's hard mode. We gotta find soap. Okay, there's like stuff I can dig up here. Nope. How does one get soap? From the bathtub? Maybe I could have only gotten soap if, like, I didn't assault that guy. We've already been to the ranch. We've been to all these spots. Okay, I think it's ready for us to go. Do we have to, like, say anything to our friends to get them to come with us? Thanks for again. Forgot my rifle. Let me know if you need anything or if you want me to come with you when you head west. Okay. So maybe we just leave. Let's go. Who would take with you? Take Crazy Pete, Doc Ellis, Susie O'Shrain. Let's take Susie. She's got a rifle. You pop back to the student and collect Susie. Hit the trail. Oh, one last thing before you go. Up until this point, you've been automatically spending your experience points like before you. I'm happy to keep doing it, and I promise to give you a nice, well-rounded experience. I shall keep it up, or do you prefer to decide for yourself where your XP gets spent? XP automatic's fine. You consult the Southwest map the Hostler gave you. It only lists 2 things: the town of Dirt Water and the Manifest Destiny Railroad Company westernmost camp. You discover a new location. Okay. It said for Dirty Water, day 1, the first day of the rest of your life. I have some Invest broadcast radios. This hat gives hay fever. I hate it. It's your partner. Howdy, Susie. I'd like to check up on some at the ranches in these parts. See how bad the cow attackings are getting. Alright, do you know some? Not in great detail, but I know roughly where a few are, or at least where. Guess we'll just have to see. There's one not far from here. Okay, so we have a new ranch. Awesome. What do you think we should do next? If I were looking to get a move on westward, I'd reckon a train's the way to go. Didn't that map the holster gave you have a marker for some railroad camper or other? Might be worth checking out. Good idea. Let's check out this town first. Oh gosh, this is a busy saloon. Yeah. These guys are about to pass out. These guys must have fallen asleep during a brawl. Guest rooms. Nothing of interest upstairs. Oh, it's her partner. Oh, she followed me in. Well, out of there. Always nice to see a new face in town, and welcome to the Jewel Saloon. Hi, thanks. I'm Sean. Glad to know you, Sean. Folks around here just call me Lloyd. What can I do for you? Nice to meet you, Lloyd. Do we need a room? What's the benefit of a room? What's outside out front advertises a room. That's right, finest rooms in the house. Plenty of room for your partner too. You interested? How much it cost? Well, that's where you're in luck. This precious tenant was a banker fella, and he paid for a month in advance, right before getting himself killed by bandits. You see, like a decent sort. So the room's yours if you want it. Okay. Look yourself in the mirror. Or insult yourself. You call yourself a pony-sniffing, blue-livered jerk. You gain, in effect, angry. Insult yourself again. Oh gosh, okay, yeah, let's not make ourselves any more angry. The postcard on this table. You got a blank postcard. Okay. I bet I could sleep. Is there a bathroom in here? Oh. You can just leave outside. I understand. They're engrossing conversation. Leave them be. Yeah, doesn't look like she's in the mood to talk. The spittoon, which is sort of brass bucket that people spit into instead of spitting on the floor. Because not spitting at all is not an option in this society, I guess. It depends on knowing that you're pretty intimate, familiar with spittoons, or a sicko. Look, the Jewel spittoon is pretty nice as saloons go. Actually, glasses in the windows. More than 2 kinds of drink. A poker room instead of a cockfighting pit. But this spittoon is still a spittoon. Rancid tobacco spit inside isn't fancy rancid tobacco spit. Expect it. Sigh. Here we go again. Art fine. You are now hunkered down next to a brass filth bucket, which has probably never been cleaned or emptied because you're near the desert and the ambient humidity around here is pretty low. Low enough that spit evaporates nearly as quickly as it accumulates. No, that's bad, because the only water part of that spit evaporates. The brass bucket is half full, the rest is spit. The toxins and filth that don't evaporate. Several years worth, distilled and concentrated until it's consistency of molasses. People aren't allowed to flick cigarette butts into the spittoon anymore because they bounce out. I want to search it. You're about to put your hands in a bucket of something the color and viscosity of maple syrup, except instead of maple, it's flavored with the inside of the mouths of people who chew cigars instead of smoking them and have never brushed their teeth. Yeah. Glorp. It feels like putting your hand into a bucket of lukewarm tapioca pudding, except instead of tapioca, it's basically poison. It smells like someone ran over a skunk, waited a week, and then set it on fire. It feels like your hand is dissolving. Keep searching. You found something. You found a tacky, filth-covered porcelain cow figure. A useless, disgusting thing that'll make a great heirloom for your children, assuming you're still able to have any, and you hate them. Filthy porcelain cow. Hooray! Those are lone wolf-sized drinking glasses. Yes. Yes. So what is this new... Oh! You have to hold this little porcelain cow upside down because it's filled with tobacco spit and you don't want it to spill out. A little hole in the bottom to fill it. This one goes in your offhand. 3 melee damage and 3 spell damage. That is awesome. I'm glad that we have it. Poker room. The man stares off in the distance, listen to the piano. Try to talk to him. He doesn't react to you at all. That's fair. I don't know if I want to play poker. I'm terrible at poker. This poster says, rules of poker, followed by hundreds of weird rules in tiny print. Read one of them. A homicide queen is twice as valuable as 4 10 spades. 2 3 of clubs and a pair of kings count as a flush. 3 5s of spades and 2 6s count as a Utah flush. Player caught with a pocket 4 must immediately hand 27 meat to the player on their left. I kind of want to just like blast through these and see if it gives me like a upgrade or an ability. Table's full. There's an empty seat at this table. I guess we could play poker. Sit down at the poker table. A dealer emerges from somewhere in the back and sits down next to you. The lady to your right introduces herself as Pearl, and the player to your left says his name is Kit. The dealer tells you the ante is 20 meat. Okay. The dealer gives the deck a shuffle and then deals a hand of cards, glides across the table to you. It's a really great hand. A pair of 2s of clubs. It's the first round, the pot is 60 meat, and you estimate your chance of winning about 40%. Strategize. Cock your hat at a jauntier angle. Plus 4% chance to win. Move on. The second round of betting, the pot is 60 meat, and you estimate your chance of winning is now 6%. We'll check. You tap the table. 5% chance. Kit hesitates for a moment and then raises. Call. Lose 20 meat. Continue the game. It's the last round of betting. Time to do or die. The pot is 120 meat. You estimate your chances of winning about 65%. That's not bad. I'll check. Check and start inspecting your fingernails. Kit hesitates for a moment and then raises. Call. Reveal your cards. You frown and reveal a Nevada flush. Pearl turns over flush. Kit grins and reveals his hand. A Montana straight. You lost. You gave it a shot. Because we're having a spirited discussion about guns. Which of theirs is nicer? Slap meat. Man pointing to the side of the counter. Slap meat. 5. Buy some slap. Got a plate of slop. Do we eat it? So the chef preps ingredients for cooking. It's also where he parks his beer. Off this pot-belly stove is a pot full of slop. A pot stove, top, slop, pot. Hey, what are you doing here? Employees only, bud. Oh, sorry, I'm just, looking around. So the nosy type, eh? I prefer adventuresome. As it happens, there's something you can do for me. I'm out of salt eater, and it needs someone to, sorry, this is like, there's a lot of text. Someone to pick me up some more. Saltpeter, isn't that used to make gunpowder and other things? Look, who's the chef here, me or you? Okay, where can I find it? You're the best. Your best bet's a military camp, because it's used to make gunpowder. Shut up. The nearest one's in Fort Cowardice, and they keep a little in green jars. The chef marks the fort on a map. You discovered a new map location, Fort Cowardice. Okay, I'll be right back. I was hoping I could get soap from this, but I don't think we can go back. Well, we have a new mission, friends. We need to go to Camp Cowardice. Fort Cowardice. Off to the side of the trail, you notice one of those weird cacti shaped like coffee cups. Leave it be. We made it. Okay. How do I save and quit? Main menu? Okay. I like to think it I like to think that it saved for us. Well, friends, we've been streaming for a full 2 hours here, so I think that's where we'll put a pin in it. We have a new side quest here for the chef to get them some saltpeat to help them make some slop that, you know, contains gunpowder for whatever reason. So that's where we'll put a pin in this. We're going to be back tomorrow picking up where we left off, finishing that quest and just kind of chugging along here. That's what the plan is. What we're going to do now is we're going to go to the outro screen. We're going to find someone to raid together, and we'll be right back and make someone's day after that. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
The lesson I want you to learn is it doesn't matter what you look like. You can be tall or short, or fat or thin, or ugly, or handsome, like your father. You can be black or yellow or white. It doesn't matter. What does matter is the size of your heart and the strength of your character.
All right, friends, we are going to go ahead and drop a raid over on our friend Literally Tony. Literally Tony is currently playing a game, Sukia, and it looks like sort of like a Kerplunk kind of game. Not quite like a Tetris, but it looks super cute actually. So I'm going to go ahead and start the raid over on their channel. Besides being an awesome streamer, they also happen to be an awesome extra lifer. We are in their Discord and we're there every day, just kind of hanging out, chatting it up, sharing stuff, seeing what everyone else is up to. That's what the plan is here. Yeah, I think in another stream, Tony was like doing a full maid outfit, wearing a wig, the whole 9 yards. So definitely worth showing them some love. The raid has already started. I'm going to go ahead and make sure that Pumpkin Jack puts some info in our broadcast or our chat here for us to copy and paste over into Literally Tony's broadcast once we get there. Once we're there, feel free to say anything along the lines of raid or brains or hype or extra life or anything like that, just to show some love. Yeah, like I said, we'll be back tomorrow, friends, picking up right where we left off here in West of Loathing. We will see you over at Tony's broadcast. As always, friends, there has never been anyone like you. There is no one like you, and there'll never be anyone like you. Love yourselves, love each other, I love you. Stay spooky, have yourselves a good evening. We'll see you all later. Good night.